G'day guys, welcome back, and today we are on to part 3 of the Prophecy HPA build. Now, in the last episode, we had it all working-ish until the worker pump kit decided to break on me. So I had a little bit of a think about it, and I kind of didn't really like the kit. I thought it was going to be really cool and look really good, but after a while I just was really on the fence about it, and I didn't really like it. And then I saw this. Now, this is the new kit that I bought for the blaster, and as you've already seen probably by the thumbnail, it is the Youngima kit. I don't know what it's called, I just know that's who makes it. I'll have the thing on screen of what it is. So I picked one of these up, and I think these look really good. I'm going to be, hopefully, it fits over the Prophecy. When you think about it, the Prophecy was modeled off the Recon, and this is meant to fit the Recon, so you know, it should work. So fingers crossed. If not, we can do some modding to get around that issue and get it all together. But I'm really excited, so let's get it all together. So, pretty cool. A P-mag, which looks really nice. Really nice worker muzzle. That is super sweet. Worker pump grip. Worker faux barrel, pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That looks fantastic. So I thought it wouldn't be one complete piece. I thought it would be separately like the Prophecy is, but that is really cool. Looks like you've got to drill holes in the top. Not too sure yet. And then it comes with this stock. Coming in, we've got the Men Gun pump grip. And look at those beautiful bolt pins. Nice and strong. That is what I like to see, looking very good. And they even come with spare ones. That's awesome. That is really cool. This is our front piece, which is just even nicer. 3D print quality is very nice, some of the best I've seen. There's little burrs in there, but it's still really good. These are little details for the kit, which are even better. Let's see if it fits on the Prophecy. If not, I do not mind finding a $2 Recon and strapping all the stuff on it. That is beautiful. I don't even know if I'm going to paint that now. That is beautiful. On the back. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That looks so sick. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Anyway, this isn't a review. I'll be doing a review on this kit in a separate video because it's a really nice kit. So let's get into doing some modding. So what I want to do in this episode is obviously get all this assembled and put together for the blaster. I have some more fittings that I bought today because the Longstrike took the fittings from this blaster while it wasn't working. So I've had to go get a couple more, which is alright because they were pretty cheap. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and let's get into the modding. Seal test. Now this compressor has a leak, so it's okay for it to go down, but I don't hear any leaks coming out of these on the blaster, so She's good to go. An absolutely fantastic feature that I just found on this kit is that there's a small grub screw in there, and as you can see in there, see that little knob, that notch just there? The grub screw comes up and grips on the barrel. So that is a beautiful design right there by AK Blaster Mods. That is awesome. Oh, sorry, Malawang. Malawang? I don't know, but that, sorry if I'm butchering that name, but that is an awesome little touch. So there you go, as you can see, just tighten it up, and that is not moving anymore. Unlike the Honey Badger kit, that didn't have any of that in there because it prioritized worker stuff over actual Nerf stuff that modders will use. Learn from these guys, worker. So here's how the blaster is looking at the moment. The front 17/32 part of the breech is in. Unfortunately, during modifying the long strike, I used the breech assembly for the Prophecy part back here. No biggie, really easy to make a new one, so I'm going to get onto that now, but I'll skip this because I already did it in the previous video. And boom, just like that, we have a breech. It's pretty good, definitely needs some refining, but for testing purposes now, it's going to work quite nicely. So that is fine. Nice and happy with that. So let's get into installing this kit. Alrighty guys, new day, new project, well, new part to make for the project. So, as you can see at the moment, I do not currently have the trigger in the blaster because the Prophecy trigger is too flimsy and it's not able to press down the MBG03 valve good enough. So we're going to make a polycarbonate one. Now as you can see, this is some pretty thick stuff. This is one thick boy, and this will definitely do our job very, very well. So my idea is going to be just to use as little as possible so we can save on materials. Cut that out as so. Down the bottom or in the corner, possibly here. Maybe extend it out a little bit so I can have a little bit more up the front to kind of balance it out. There we go. Maybe have a little bit more up the front here to kind of balance it out so it's a little bit longer and it's not bending around, and this will be a lot stronger than this one. So let's get into that. Also, how good does the blaster look? I put it up on social media and a lot of people are saying don't paint the blue, it looks awesome, needs LEDs in there. But I've definitely changed what I'm going to do to the blaster now on paint wise. I was going to do it all in blue, but now that I look at it, I know an idea of what I'm going to do now. So yeah, how good does that thing look? Also, coming back from yesterday, the breech is all done now. It is super duper smooth, back and forth like that, really, really nice. Mags go in and out of the brass breech, super clean and easy. As you can see, open and then closed very nicely. And mags go in still really good, and they mag drop too, kind of, if you give them a little bit. Just went to it with some files, did a bit of filing and sanding and doing a bit of steel wool work, and it worked out really, really well. So after some cutting and trimming, we have a functional trigger. So it does work. Just depressing the switch and it's moving everything, which is fantastic. So I'm going to put the stock back on and make sure that when air's flowing through, it's still nice to press down. And then we can get on to making it look actually a little bit pretty. Hooked up to my home compressor, 60 PSI. That's what we like to hear. And boom, after 3 episodes, including this one, the HPA Prophecy project is complete. So the last few things that I had to wait on was this sight, which is really nice. It's a small little red dot sight that I chose because of the riser there. It's lightweight, so it's not going to add any extra bulk to the blaster and weight. This thing's actually quite heavy, but it's a very heavy blaster. Definitely gonna have to hit up Arm Day a little bit more because this thing's a beast to wield, but it's super nice and it feels like such quality. I think this is the closest to airsoft that I'm gonna build in my workshop. And then on this side, I just wanted to get this sling attachment point so that I can sling my blaster properly like this, instead of like having it just hooked off the line. I wanted the sling point there, which is nice, $3 little worker product. And this was like a $30 sight, so nothing too dramatic. Up the front, I've just got this temporary scar. I've got a Blaster Tech scar that's going to be going on. I just need to get some string for it because I accidentally broke the strings. So that's going to go on the front, going to give me a lot better groupings there, not going to be so tight on the darts. I think this is a 9/16 scar that I've made here, so nothing crazy with this one. I took this to Superstock and just had a game with it, and it is super fun to just dish out darts as fast as I can off my HPA bottle. It's something you've definitely got to experience. It's so fun. So you probably heard me say in the start of this episode about how I've got an idea of what I want to paint this. I'm actually not going to paint it now. I think it just looks really good like this, and a lot of other people agree with me, so it's going to stay like this. This has been a concoction of pretty much every third party that I could think of that could go into this build. The only Nerf brand thing in this build is the bolt sled, because I don't need a metal one because it's air, and I don't see a point in upgrading from the stock Recon one because all it's doing is pulling a bolt back and pushing it forward. It's got no load on it at all. Well, the bolt pins decided to break, so. But it's all complete, so let's take it outside and show you it firing. Just gonna try out some cut down FVJ darts because the whackers just really don't want to feed. Definitely my brass breech not being up to scuff, so Like always, guys, you'll learn from all your mistakes. This blaster's still not perfect. I've still got stuff to do on it. So guys, as you can see, it is pretty damn good. There are a couple of things I've got to iron out. The breech is a little bit sloppy, and I need to make sure that the fitting is right, so when I am pumping out darts really fast, I can actually, get the darts out the barrel instead of jamming it up straight away. But I just wanted to say a massive thank you and for the support for this series. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want more, let me know. I've got plenty of builds in the process or in my head, so we can definitely do more of this type of stuff. I like making this content. I really liked editing it. I think there are some really cool videos. It's kind of really casual modding. It's not as in-depth as a how-to, because they're kind of really hard to make. It's just me modding a blaster and showing you guys my process of it. I will be doing another video of this blaster where it's just me walking through and showing it all, so it's too long. Didn't want to watch all the build vlogs. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm so happy with the blaster. It's taken a bit of effort and a lot of mishaps and hiccups with the whole thing, but I'm glad it's all together now, and I'm glad that it's working. So if you guys want to catch up with me when I'm not making videos, check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Discord server in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.